Hi, I'm Ruth Lordan. I want to thank you for joining me in playing So.U.Kno. We're going to have a lot of fun and learn many, many things. Remember, if at any time you wish to stop the tape, please feel free to do so, and we'll continue again at your convenience. Thank you. The power within, spiritual insight, intuition, those interpersonal messages that ring true. We all have the ability to tap into our inner selves and our inner truth. It's a God-given right. We just need to know how to do it, and sometimes we need a little help in sorting out our inner feelings, separating the truth from what we want to believe. That's why I created So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards, to give everyone the ability to tap into their inner selves, to realize the energy, the power that we so freely give away. With So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards, you may find out exactly where you are and your options as to what to do. When creating So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards, my plan was to keep it simple. I used one basic color, purple, the color of spiritual power. There are 32 basic cards that mean exactly what they say. For example, love is love and trouble is trouble. There are some alternative meanings that are clearly explained in the booklet. For example, the in a short time card could mean the birth of a baby, and that's where So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards get to be a lot of fun. It is up to you to interpret the personal meanings, and believe me, your higher power, inner voice, guardian angels, if you will it, will help you to interpret the cards. You may be amazed at what you find deep inside you. By the way, here's a couple of special meanings I used for the So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards. The blues card. It says here in the So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards guide, feelings of sadness, melancholy, or a state of deep emotion. But what it doesn't say, and what I want to tell you now, is that the blues may be the luckiest card in the deck. You see, the blues is the key to the state of change. Now, change occurs quietly, sometimes without deep feeling, and the blues is your chance for change. When you get to this state, it is a risk. You may get overpowered and depressed, or empowered and motivated. It's up to you, and the So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards may help you to go in the right direction. The other special card is a mischievous person. It says situations involving love, but it can also warn of a person not well behaved, possibly a married behaving single, someone who acts available and may even believe themselves to be, but isn't. Mischievous person can also be someone who is kind of lazy and sloppy when they get things done. You will have a lot of fun as you grasp the meanings for yourself. Believe me, there is nothing like the feeling you'll get inside you when the answer rings true. The last part of the game is the cloth board. How much simpler can it be? It shows your foundation, which is the basis of your life at this time, your current situation, what is behind you, which is also what you stand on or what you bring to the table, what you're ignoring and should pay attention to, and what is ahead for you. There is also your question, what in your life you should be questioning, your focus, what you should be directing your energies towards, and the wishing well. That's my favorite because it opens the door to who you are. If you were to get your wishes, get what you think you want, what would you really be getting? Well, if you get the wish card, you're in luck. And if you get marriage, that's what a situation may bring. But if you get sadness, that means either something you want to end will end, since sadness also means endings. This could be a good thing. If you wanted a relationship to be over and you get sadness in the wishing well, that relationship is done and gone. But sadness in the wishing well may also mean that if you got what you think you want, you would be sad. Then you need to get deeper inside yourself to find out what it is you really want. The So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards may help you do that when you ask the question after the reading. Once again, how do you know which way to read the So.U.Kno Insight Playing Cards? They are so simple, you just do it. And when you need a little help, trust that your inner guides and higher power will be there. Shall we play So.U.Kno? First, spread the cloth out on the table and put your instruction booklet, which hopefully you have already read, in front of you for easy references. It's a very simple booklet, tells you everything you need to know, and we designed it so you could just lay it right out on the table as you're reading. Now we start out with the guidelines of play, such things as relax, be creative, and have fun. We tell you how to play, how to interpret, a little bit about each area, the foundation, the current situation, what is ahead, the wishing well, and a section called Special Combinations, which talks about true love. Card definitions are alphabetized from anxiety, which means something you're concerned about, to the wish card, A to W. For example, the card travel, taking a trip, but can also mean change. We then talk about sample combinations, which will help you even more to understand how to read, how to ask questions, and a little bit about me. Soon, you won't even need to look up card meanings. Now, take the So.U.Kno cards in your hand and blend them like this, putting your vibrations in them. If you are reading someone else, have them blend the cards. We need their vibrations, not yours. Now, never poker shuffle the deck. That's fine for normal card games, but in spiritual reading, it disperses the energy. Always blend the cards. Now, place them in an arc on the cloth, leaving the section marked Your Foundation free. Pick 3 cards and fill in to Your Foundation. You turn them over and you read them, and this is the foundation or basis of your life at this time. It says there's a surprise, a powerful man, and money. That's clear to me. Now gather the cards once again and blend them. Now we're going to lay them out, covering the entire board, 1 through 12, your question, your focus, and the wishing well. Always bury 3 cards to the bottom and place the first card in slot 1, which is in the grouping marked your current situation. It says for certain. Now we bury 3 for number 2, which says sadness. Remember, sadness can mean endings. And a good person. So in the current situation, for certain, there's an ending, but there's also a good person. Bury 3 cards, and it says what's behind you. Friendship. Bury 3 cards, a disappointment. Bury 3 cards, and love. So behind, there's a friendship that was a disappointment, but there's love. Now here's an interesting point. If both of these cards, friendship and love, were in this position and disappointment covered, in other words, disappointment was in section 6, it would mean there was friendship and love, but it was all covered by a disappointment, because the last card, or the highest number, covers the situation. But luckily, it fell like this. So there was a friendship that was a disappointment, and that fits because in the current situation there's sadness with someone, but the love card covers the whole thing here. So there's been disappointment, but love conquered all. Now let's bury 3 and go on to card number 7, what you are ignoring. It's always a good idea to keep the cards nice and neat. If you are ignoring a loving man, bury 3, a powerful woman, and an important paper. This is a letter you're ignoring writing to some people. Powerful woman has another meaning. It can mean a large corporation. So you're ignoring a contract, important paper, that a loving man who works for a large corporation is giving you. There's many ways to read this. You can say you're ignoring writing a letter to your parents. It's up to you and your inner guides, your guardian angels, your inner power to determine the meaning. What is ahead? Bury 3 cards. Number 10, it says there's a wise man. Number 11, it says marriage. And number 12, a mischievous person. This could be taken as a warning. There's a wise man, and there's a proposition. Could be a business proposition as well, but there's some mischief involving it. What you need to question is travel, which also means change. Where do you want to go on a trip? What would you like to change? Focus, burying 3, on what it is you want. Bury 3 and see what's in the wishing well. A businessman. Remember when we said that the So.U.Kno inside playing cards can help you find out what you really want? Here's where we can do that. and answer any questions you may have. A word of caution. I have found in 25 years of reading these cards that it is not good to just ask questions. Lay out the So.U.Kno inside playing cards in the reading first. Now gather up all the cards and blend them again, concentrating on your question or what you want to know. Now you can ask as many things as you want, although I have found it best to limit it to 3 questions per session. Now remember, keep your mind clear of other thoughts and ask questions one thing at a time. Concentrate as you blend the So.U.Kno inside playing cards. Now place the cards on the cloth. Place your hand on top. Place either hand. We are not superstitious. Ask your question out loud, and like the instruction booklet says, it is important to be very specific in asking your question because the cards will answer exactly what it is being asked. Here goes. Has this experience helped you to understand So.U.Kno inside playing cards? I cut them 2 times, making 3 piles. And I turn over my answer. It says, wise lady, surprise, good person. Good person. I guess it did. Now it's your turn. Best of luck, and remember, experiencing every moment of life and the So.U.Kno inside playing cards are to be joyful. Have fun.